Welcome to my channel, Living Linux. I already received this package last week, but the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 came in between. I received this package from, I guess, China, but it was actually the track and trace only started working from Luxembourg. So that also means that I didn't have to pay any additional tax or import duties. So this is the Radxa Rock 5A. So this is the credit card sized single board computer with the Rockchip RK3588. So I think they used a lot of tape. Okay. So I ordered from Allnet China. Okay, this looks like an antenna. I think that is part of the case that I also ordered. And this looks like, I think, the wireless card. So let's see. Oh, it's a bag in a bag. So, and these are the antennas for the wireless card. Some very small connectors. Okay. So here we have the wireless card. That's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So here we have the acrylic case. I'm wondering why they wrapped it in or shipped it in what looks like anti-static foil. Anyway, it works. So this is the cooling block, and or I assume it's the cooling block with the fan. So yeah, that's a small cooling block, and it has a small fan. This is the adhesive tape that hopefully also has some capabilities to transfer heat. And this is the Radxa Rock 5 Model A credit card sized single board computer. So I also have a Raspberry Pi 4 in a passive cooling case, so that's similar size. So this is the Flirk case. So this aluminium block, this also acts as a passive heatsink. Let's see, we've got some plastic packaging. So this is all. So it has the same dimensions as a Raspberry Pi 4. So let's see. This is where we can connect the wireless card. This is the Rockchip RK3588S. Those are memory chips. I ordered the 8 GB model. Let's see. So we have the USB Type-C port, which also is needed to power it. We have the 2 micro HDMI ports, audio jack. We have what looks like 2 USB 2 ports, 2 USB 3 ports, Ethernet, GPIO, and I think this is the connector for the fan. So on the bottom, let's see, well, that looks like another small board. Not really sure what it is. Let's see. Oh, that's the SBI chip. And let's see. So I guess this is the micro HDMI port. Now I already watched another video where someone else had received the Radxa Rock 5A with, I think, the same acrylic case, and I said it was a bit hard to assemble it and to put the board in. Whoops. Okay, so I guess this is the bottom part. This is the top part. Also, where you can access the GPIO pins. This is obviously the side where you can still access the USB ports and the Ethernet port. Now, this is probably the back plate. So, like here. This one has the holes for Type-C, micro HDMI audio jack. And that is the other side panel. So let's just say, are there any holes to put in? So I guess these holes, round holes, should match with the round holes on the SBC. So that means that this goes here, and they were mentioning that they might still have some plastic film on it that made it hard to put it in. Yeah. So that's one, and Yep. Also on the other side. So let's see. Oops. No, this bottom plate doesn't feel like. Oh, well. Does it have? Yeah, it also has some. Yep. Okay. So it's actually clear acrylic. So let's try that again. So these should go here. So these stick out a little bit. Let's see, so this side, let's see how that should align. Something like this. Yeah, it's like this. Okay. So does it also have some? Yep. So that's the good part, that I have been warned that it is better to take off that protective film. Well, if it wants to. It's not. Yep. Okay. So let's see. This one should go in here. Yep. And then we have, oops, this one. Let's see. It's not really cooperating. Okay. I think that one just goes like this. So, and then we have okay. Yeah, I assume this hole just goes towards the bottom. Great. Okay. So that means that it probably should fit like this. So hopefully this one also cooperates a bit. Not really. So I had already been warned that this can be quite challenging. So perhaps if I turn it the other way around, yeah, that fits better. So we have the top part. And let's see, yep, here it goes. And then this one, the last one, hopefully. Okay, so that one should go on top like this for the GPIO. So let's see, can I still fit it in like this, or is it better just to take it out and then take this one out, I guess. So we'll try to fit it in, that everything hopefully aligns. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. I guess it's just like that. Let's see. This is the last one, hopefully. Well, let's try it like this. Or that would try to put in some of those screws and standoffs. So then it's always a question of what goes where exactly to keep everything in one piece. So yeah. So what if we try to put it in like this? Doesn't look like that is going to fit like that. So perhaps, we just need to put it in like this. Oh well, anyway, I'm going to pause it just to figure out what to do with those screws and standoffs. Okay, so I guess it depends on if you want to have like these standoffs on the bottom, or perhaps those flat screws on the bottom. So I chose to have the standoffs here on the bottom instead of the flat screws. So then you have this little part that you screw it on top of that, and then you take the long part and you can try to screw it in. Well, hopefully we get them all in. Don't put them all in very tightly at the same time. So now that they're all in, now you can try to screw them tightly in. Okay, so hopefully this means that we can get this all together. Let's see if this is, like this, and then hopefully that last one. No, no. Got that one the other way around, looks like. So, like this. So even when I was warned, I'm still making some mistakes with the assembly. Okay, and then hopefully this is the last one. And now everything I think is in place. Yep. So this one then goes here. Yep. And then this one goes inside. So I'm taking the top off again, because we have to fit the cooling block here, and also the wireless card. Yep. So we actually need a screw for this one, but I didn't see a screw, so we'll just, or did I just forget? Oh well, we have 4 screws here, so this means that I can use this one for the wireless card to keep it in place. Hopefully, if it's the correct screw. Or is it not the correct screw? That's interesting. Okay, so I'll try to figure out which one is the right one. Well, it looks like we have some spare screws, because these are 5 and these are only 4, but I didn't look carefully in the back. So actually, hopefully it cooperates a bit. Well, perhaps you can see it, that we also have one screw still here inside, and I have another little screw here. So hopefully this one cooperates a bit. Yep. So this should keep the wireless card correctly in. And then we have the adhesive thermal pad, I think. Let's see if it wants to cooperate or not. Okay, so this one we have here, and this one hopefully. Well, let's put the cooling block and fan up on top of this. And then I assume still need to peel this one off. Yep. Finally. And that's interesting where I think that's needs to go there, so we'll put it on top of the Rockchip RK3588S. And then I need to read the documentation if the red one should go on top or the black wire should go on top. So I guess this is all for now. I'll put a link to another video where someone already unboxed it and put it in the acrylic case. And he said that the wireless card can get very hot, so perhaps I'm gonna put another small heatsink on top of that. Yeah, I'll just write in the description of the video if we have to put the connector with the red wire on top or the black wire on top here. And yeah, as I said before, you can put the top here and then use the screws on top, or if you use the screws on the bottom, then you use these standoffs. So that's all for now, and I hope to see you again in my next video.